Welcome everyone, it's good to see you. My name is Shervin Shares. Welcome to the channel. And we're right now got this dope interview set up. Watch this. Look at that. We just jumped right to that camera. I'm here with Katie and she has a great, amazing channel. We've probably known each other for almost a year now. She has introduced me to so many cool products and I want you to learn about like who she is and what's next for Katie Type A. Go check out her channel. She'll be linked below, Katie Type A on YouTube. So tell us more about what your current obsessions are.
Oh man. Okay. So I, for a long time, have been like thinking about Wim Hof, thinking about new breath work. For some reason, I just like kept getting stunted. I think there was a fear involved in like doing something brand new and doing something that was going to kind of like be a little bit of an out of body experience. And I finally like quelled those fears, and our mutual friend Kyle taught me how to do Wim Hof the other day. And so that has kind of been my obsession. I know it's not a product per se, but learning a new modality like that can really take you like out of your head and you know, have you be able to kind of really control your biology though, is phenomenal. And I have been able to withstand cold showers as a result of doing that so much easier. So that has been something that I've been really excited about. I just got Vessel Health like just a couple of days ago. So that on the product side has been something that I've been really keen.
What is Vessel Health?
So Vessel Health is like, there are these
bee strips.
Yeah, basically they're you know, you collect a sample in the morning and then it is a wellness card that reads out a couple markers. So it's like your cortisol, your pH, your ketones, things that might be relevant for you to, you know, live a healthy and balanced lifestyle. So basically you're supposed to use these test strips as a way to kind of gauge how to eat and exercise for the rest of your day and maintain your stress. So I've just, you know, started the process, and I'm a little, the science I think is getting there. We're still in a beta mode for the most part, but I think it's really great to see companies like this starting to advance in the space. And I think one day we're going to basically have an entire bathroom that'll be pretty much equipped with AI that will give you readouts in real time so that you can make better decisions. Because for me, what I've learned in doing YouTube is like, it's all about personalization. You know, people want things that are tailored to them. It is no longer a one size, one diet fits all, one, you know, this is the best type of workout to do. No, everybody's different and everybody, you know, metabolizes things differently. So if we can start to get to a more advanced level of personalization on all aspects of our life, I think we're going to be better off as a result. Yeah.
Well, I'm curious, going back to the Wim Hof stuff, why is that the big obsession right now, and what value do you see in that type of breath work?
It's my new obsession because it's been something that's been on my bucket list forever, and I kept like crossing it off and saying next month. So it's super novel to me right now. But I think it's also just, it is so, you know, simple and human. Like it is literally capturing the energy of your prana, your breath, and using it to your advantage. Like there is something that is so primal about that. And it's exciting because it's like you have that in you the whole time and you're just not utilizing it. So what am I going to do with it? Every single morning for the next 30 days, and this will be a future video, by the way, I am going to start my mornings, and you know, we can talk a little bit more about morning routines and optimization, because I haven't been a stickler for a morning routine just yet, but I'm starting to get there. I want to start with sunlight, grounding, and Wim Hof, just to kind of get me going in the day. And I want to see how that impacts my stress levels, because I do find that there are some days that I, you know, am more high stress than others. I've gone through a very stressful year. I mean, we all have. I can't, you know, say that I'm the only one. It's certainly you know, everything that's happened in the world has impacted us differently. But I've also gone through some major losses in my life. And so to be able to harness the power of my own energy and breath and then use that energy to make something good, make great content for people, that's really where the power is.
Yeah, I love that. You're just taking everything and giving.
I'm trying. That's the best thing you can do, right?
I'm curious, in terms of like your habits, what do you think is the most important habit that you've developed, and what's the habit that you've had the most challenge in terms of developing?
Yeah. So I think that you and I share this in common, and developing a good sleep habit routine is paramount to a healthy lifestyle. I used to struggle with my sleep when I was in college. I lived by the same mantra of like, I'll sleep when I die. I can just stay up all night, crank this out, and I'll sleep over the weekend. But I've learned as I've gotten older and as I've just done more research on sleep that like your body is not a battery. You can't just like make up for it over the weekend. It doesn't work that way. There has to be consistency. I have started to incorporate, different modalities like having a meditation before bed, using my biomat, which is, a really relaxing and kind of calm way to, end my evening, stopping coffee after 2 p.m., wearing my Oura ring just to keep me accountable. There's something really nice about being able to wake up and maybe not every single day, but some days being like, how did I sleep last night? Where were my levels at? And then having a cooling mattress pad. The 8 Sleep is by far my favorite new product of 2020. It is a temperature controlling mattress pad, meets sleep tracker, meets like a built-in vibration to wake you up. It's an all-in-one, and it's definitely helped me get more deep sleep. And I am just thrilled by that. So that has been for sure like the one thing that I've learned how to harness and do really well. And my sleep scores are just insane right now. On the challenge front, HRV. So I have looked at my HRV scores in the past month, in the past year, and I'm having a really hard time getting out of the low 30s, upper 40s. In some instances in the past month with the stress I've been under, I've hit like 19, and I don't want that. Like that is a clear indication that something is not going right for me stress-wise. So I know that I am a high-strung person, hence the Katie type A. That is really in, my lifeblood. It's just I am very energized and super focused, but I need to like slow down a little bit. And so getting into that more chill, relaxed zone, I have a really hard time with that. So that's been my struggle. I am going to work on that in the upcoming year, just like taking time and really slowing down. That's going to be work for me.
It's funny how I guess there's different personality types, right? Ones that it's hard to get going, and then the opposite where it's hard to stop going. And sometimes both of them envy each other. But the grass is always green on the other side, and you always have challenges, right?
No, I for sure, like I sometimes look at people who are just so relaxed and kind of chill all the time and still successful, and I'm like, damn, like I wish I could be like that. Like there's that part of me that's like just always in high beta, and I feel like the reason I'm drawn to all of these artificial products in some ways is because I'm constantly looking for ways to slow me down. And sometimes I can't do it myself. So I look for help from, various products like the Sensate is something I just reviewed. And that really helps tone your vagus nerve through vibrations. And it worked for me because I could actually feel myself, like my blood pressure coming down. I could feel my heart rate coming down. And, that is a great aspect of like having all these tech tools to use, but wouldn't it be great if you could just kind of harness that power yourself?
Yeah. Your channel right now, and tell me if I'm wrong here, is all about essentially optimization, right? Performance and the technologies that help elevate you to get there, right? Where do you see the Katie type A brand going in the future, and what's the long-term vision, and what should we expect from you in a couple of years from now?
Yeah, so I've done a lot of work on this, as you can imagine, like being type A. I've done many vision boards, and I'm also, now partnered with Rachel Varga, who is, a skin expert, and she and I have collaborated on a podcast. So we have Beauty and the Biohacker and Katie type A, and I'm sort of riding on the wave of momentum right now. Like I'm loving doing product reviews. I'm a journalist at heart, and there's something so gratifying and fulfilling for me to be able to really do the research, to look at my data, and then share that with people. Like, at the end of the day, this whole channel is for community and helping people. So that being said, I am starting to introduce consultations this year. So that's kind of like the next leg of Katie type A, is how do I work one-on-one with people to really help them evaluate their sleep goals and how they can use metrics to their advantage, what type of tools they can start to use, and how they can optimize their routine. And I want to like walk people hand in hand through that. From there, I really do hope to like take this channel and, you know, eventually do like, you know, when we can go to conferences again, do public speaking. I want to meet people. I want to write a book eventually. And I really just want to be able to share my knowledge in a variety of mediums, from podcasts to, you know, video content, and maybe even partner with a company of some sort and really build something that is missing in the health environment right now. Now, I don't know exactly what that is per se, but when I find it, I want to be on the forefront of helping grow that into something that would actually be useful for people. So kind of like, you know, Viome saw a need in the market to create a supplement brand because they realized like people were looking for that. Or CGMs, you know, NutriSense decided we're going to help make a CGM device accessible to people without a prescription. I want to like find that thing that people will need and could use in their life to optimize their routine and their lifestyle. And I want to be a part of that. So that is kind of where the future is going to lie. And I'm not going to give away too much else, but those are the things I'm working on and what I'm most excited about. But really being there for people and walking people through their, you know, health and wellness goals and wants and needs, that's really it for me.
Yeah, I think the biggest value of Katie, your channel, is the organization aspect. I think the journalist part of you really shows through. So definitely go check her channel out. I think it's just very well written. It's very well informed, and the information you can get is like quickly there at your fingertips. So I think that's like really, really valuable that you do very well, that I strive to be better at. I think that's really good.
And it's so funny because it's like we all like look to other YouTubers in the space. Like for me, MKBHD is like the epitome of what it means to be a reviewer. Like I watch his stuff just in awe. You know, like he's able to take a word that is so like common and like crispy and make it into like a phenomenon. You know, it's just, he has such a talent and presence, and he's got an amazing like team that works with him. And I think that the whole point is like just to inspire each other. So, you know, if you're watching MKBHD, I absolutely adore your content. Would love to collaborate on biohacking stuff. But in the event that he's not watching, just like, no, you know, I just like to put out in the universe that there's so many amazing creators out there, and that like it's important to, you know, find the ones that really drive you to work harder, because that's really what kind of keeps the ball rolling for all of us.
I'm curious, what's the one thing that you want to do in 2021 that's going to help optimize you as a person, as your health or your business or whatever it is?
I think I struggle a little bit, and this sounds kind of crazy, but like time management. I'm good in some aspects of it and I'm really bad in others. And I really want to hone in on how can I make like an optimized routine for myself so that I have time for everything. I am the type of person that will kind of put work above everything else, and I don't, you know, have time then for other things in my life. And that, you know, includes like taking care of myself and taking care of other people. Like I want to make sure that I'm able to kind of dabble into everything that I want to do, but be able to like stop when I need to stop and then switch gears. Sometimes I'm still like tied into working, and I will sacrifice sleep even to make that best video I possibly can. So being a little easier on myself, being able to like strategically work on my schedule so that I am crushing it every hour of the day that I need to, and then knowing when to switch it off and really relax, because I think that will help me lower my stress and be more optimized. So
100%. So Katie and I are going to hang out. We're going to do some cool things tonight. We'll take you along with us. But other than that, Katie, where can people find you?
So you guys can find me on YouTube. I'm at Katie Type A. I also have a website, Katie Type A, and I've got a shop now available with all my curated products and things I recommend and believe in. And you can also find me on Instagram at Katie Type A.
And what is one more thing you want to share with the people watching today?
I just want to share that, like, at the end of the day, you know, there's so many gadgets and devices out there and they're all great, but like really when it comes down to it, it's all about the self-work you can do. And this is something that I don't think they talk about in, you know, any of the product, you know, trailers or commercials out there. It's like, you've got to do the inner work before you start adding things on, before you start layering. It is so important to show self-care for yourself, compassion, get a gratitude journal, be loving and kind to other people, and give. Like, if you can do those couple of things in your life every single day, you're going to feel better. And as a result, like, you're going to want to live better. You're going to take better care of your sleep, your diet, your fitness, all of the above. You got to start with the inner work.
Always, you know, that's it. You have to start there.
Yeah.
You're not going to be able to buy it. You got to put in the work.
Yep.
Sushi?
Sushi.
Sushi it is. Woo!